Well, hello, y'all. Hello. Don't mind the mess on the stove, but I'm making my brown butter bites. So you just cook this until it starts to turn a golden. So you see the foam? That is like your milk fats or something like that. But this golden part here will eventually start to turn like a caramel. It starts to smell like popcorn, and you can have it a light brown, a dark brown. You don't want to burn it, of course, but anyway, so just keep stirring it. Now I've got it on a fairly low heat, but you can cook it a lot faster if you turn it up. It's whoops, right there. So I need to wipe off all the grease off my. When you're cooking with bacon, you get grease everywhere. So, trying to get you the color. I use the wood because it's, if you use, you know, silicone or other things, it can possibly melt. So, you don't want that, I guess.
Mom?
Yes.
We need a new skin.
And more kids. You think they're in bed and they're not. He needed more hand lotion. He was out. So, okay, good night. Oh boy. So anyway, it gets this foamy. You really should stir it pretty often. You don't have to sit here and completely stir it, but I do. Because you got to be able to see when you cut through it here, you'll see the color turn. So, see how it's kind of a bright yellow right now, and that color will quickly change. And the swirl, when you're swirling it like this, will give you that color, so you can kind of see the color as it changes. A little bit more caramel. If you could smell it, see how quickly? There we go, we got some brown bits. So, right now it does smell like popcorn, just so you know. Popcorn butter anyway. And where you go from here is kind of up to you. How dark do you want it? It's hard to see, but you got to cut through that foam. So, okay. All right, well, that was my mother. We're trying to sell this big old coffee table. You can see the color has definitely changed now. That's why they call it brown butter bites, because you get this brown bits in it. That's the milk solids or milk fats, I guess. So I will let this cool, and then movie magic, we'll put it in a container here. So these are my containers that I have prepped. They're silicone, so they can handle the heat. And I'm always thrifting, so yep, that's a Goodwill sticker still on it. I've used it several times, but I haven't washed it off yet. So I will let that cool off. I do put it into a glass container because it's a lot easier. I put it into my Pyrex cup. So, because it's a lot easier to pour out or scoop out of that than it is that pan. So that is what we're looking at. I'll show you when I'm done. Hi. Alright, so here it is. It's a little darker than I normally make it because, you know, distracted. But I just pour it into my molds. I use a spoon to kind of scoop it. You want to get the, like, the really brown bits from the bottom. I wouldn't say they're crunchy, but they're definitely like, you want those bits in the bottom. So what happens is the clear part of the butter will be on top, and those brown bits automatically sink to the bottom. And I make some of them with bacon crumbles and some of them with cinnamon. Again, that's not 100% carnivore if you're having cinnamon, but a lot of other countries besides the United States do butter in their coffee and in their tea, believe it or not. So I only did 2 pats of butter, and I should have done 3. I made too many wells, I think. I don't know. Maybe not. They don't have to be super deep. This is supposed to be, I think, a granola bar mold, but I just use it for this. I also have a Tupperware mold that is, oh, I guess I got enough, that I've been using for my whipped cream, kind of carnivore ice cream. I just basically use heavy whipping cream, cinnamon, a little bit of vanilla, and you can do with or without the eggs. People use the whites of the eggs. You can use the whole egg. You really gotta, I guess, do your preference. Now, it is raw eggs, so, you know, everybody's opinions on that are different, I'm sure, but, so that, and then what I do is I take my pan that I just got this out of, and yep, I just licked that, and I make eggs. I fry my eggs up in that leftover brown butter. So, yeah, so I'll just take my pan and fry that up with the leftover brown butter. I am wearing my glasses, brand new glasses, because it took me 2 months to pick them up, but I finally went and did it. My contacts after the other day were completely dried out, so I'm gonna let my eyes rest a couple days, and I'll probably put my contacts in right before we leave for Grandma's funeral, and then I'll probably have to put them back in, pull them back out again once the funeral's over. It depends on how many tears we shared. But anyway, I'm gonna go get the dog. I'm gonna get this video posted, and tomorrow I plan on doing an update video on the Roadrunners. I'm gonna message the principal of the school and just, or maybe I'll have a sit down talk with her and just see, because I really gotta, it's market season, and I hate to even say that. I mean, she did pay me, but it's not, I mean, it was a payment basically for materials. It's not any of my work, so I consider it more of a charity thing. And to have, I don't know, I really need to market prep, and I really need to get stuff made for my market. So I'm sure she'll be understanding. I don't know. I don't know her on a very personal level, but I'm probably going to go have a sit-down talk with her. I'm going to show her how big I'm making them. Mom thinks I made them too big, especially for my time. You know, like, they should have been like this big instead of the 12-inch size, but it's hard to design something that small that isn't just bobble stitches, you know, like, it's just, so that's what I'm debating on. But I love you guys. I hope you have a great night, and we will see you tomorrow.